Alright, welcome to my Ghost Rider bundle review video. So as you can see, he is the highlight of this item shop and his bundle is the featured item. So first and foremost, the bundle itself costs 2,600 V-Bucks. It says 4,400 there, but that's not the case. It's 2,600. And of course, if you get gifted any of the items, the price will go down. For example, I got gifted the wrap here and it brought the price down to 2,100. So the more items you get gifted, the cheaper the bundle becomes. And then, of course, if you just want to buy him individually, you can do that. You can see Ghost Rider is 1,500 for him and the back bling. And the pickaxe is 1,200, kind of expensive, but we'll see if it's worth it. The glider is 1,200, again, kind of expensive. And then the wrap itself is 500. So if you only find yourself wanting a certain few things in the bundle, you can always buy them individually. But, of course, the bundle comes with each and every single item. So 2,600 total. And we're going to answer the question, is it worth that much V-Bucks? So the first thing I absolutely love about this bundle is it completes the entire combo for you. You got the skin, the back bling, the pickaxe, the glider, and the wrap. The only thing missing is the contrail, but who cares about that, right? And in fact, there are a few contrails that match perfectly, such as flames. I think this was season 3. Yes, season 3 that this one came out. But there's also other ones. For example, exhaust. I mean, that's kind of bulky, but at least it has flames shooting out. Or even lava, if you have that. That was from Season 8. In fact, that one might look even better. I just don't know what this flames one looks like, so I'm going to check it out in-game. Now, a lot of people thought he would come with an additional style, but as you can see, he does not. There's no additional style for Ghost Rider. This is what you get. And the description says the thing about legends is sometimes they're true. So the skin itself, I've seen a lot of people say they're kind of disappointed with it, and a lot of people say it looks fine. So I'm not very familiar with Ghost Rider. I've seen him in the movie and I've seen him in the comics, but he's not one of my favorites, so I don't know that much about him. I do like his jacket. It totally reminds me of Negan from The Walking Dead. He does have the skull on his belt. Lots of protruding spikes as well. Boots look normal. He's got those spikes around his calves. And then, of course, what he's known for, the flaming skull. The inside of his jacket does creep me out a little bit because you can see all of his vertebrae. Let's see, those are going up to his neck. So those would be the cervical vertebrae up there. Of course, he's got that grinning skull with the flames in the eyes and the flames around the entire skull. Pretty sweet. And China does get a different version of this skin because they're not allowed to have skulls present. If you live in China, I want to see what this looks like. I hope someone uploads a video to YouTube and tags it something like Chinese version of Ghost Rider. Because will that skull be there on his belt? It shouldn't, because those are not allowed. So overall, I mean, he looks pretty good. He does look like Ghost Rider from the comics or the movies, so I can't complain there. The back bling is called the Infernal Chain. Let's load that up here. It says wrapped in supernatural flame. So this kind of looks like things we've had before. In fact, I don't know why, but it reminds me of the one the new style of the Renegade Raider had. Let me just see what that was real quick. So this is what I was talking about. I guess it doesn't really look like that because this is like a black ball or a black hole on fire. So not really, but for some reason it just totally reminded me of that. And of course he is in the Marvel series, by the way. Boy, is it large. Compared to that Renegade back bling, this thing is huge. So you can see the shackled chains there. And the molten ball kind of poofs out some flames every now and then. Not bad. Next up are the Soulfire Chains. A lot of people say these are awesome. It says forged in eternal flame. Here's what they sound like. So they definitely have that awesome chain-like sound effect. I can't wait to see these in-game. I'm curious how he holds them. Now the best part of the bundle, in my opinion, is this bad boy right here. I don't know how he's going to ride it yet. And again, if you live in China, let me know if it looks like this, because the front almost looks like a skull there. I'm curious if they change that as well. So we'll test that out. It says surfing glider in the item shop, but I want to know if he sits down and rides it or if he literally stands on top of it. We'll see. And then last but not least, we've got the Soulfire wrap, which as you can see is kind of plain, I guess. We've got so many magma or flamey or fire wraps so far that this one just doesn't stand out that much. But it should go pretty well with the character. I mean, it's not bad. I do like that flame effect. It's probably the best flame one we have, now that I see it. So let's hop into a match. We're going to check him out. We're going to see him in the day and in the night. And then I want to jump in some water and see what happens. Do his flames go out? We'll see. We'll do a little bit of myth busting as well. All right, so we're starting in the daylight here. Let's check this out. Wow, so first of all, those flame contrails are obnoxious. I would not recommend these. Look at that. Look at that. That's too much. So here's the ghost glider. Wow. Okay. So the wheels are literally on fire. So the first animation was awesome. Let's see that again. So he hops on it, he does a wheelie in midair, but then he rides it like a surfboard. So that part's kind of disappointing. I thought for sure he'd sit down, grab the handlebars, and ride it like a true bike. But as you can see, he fakes it a little bit by doing the wheelie, and then he lets go, and it turns into the normal glider. But still, this is a pretty sweet glider. Nice sound effects, tremendous animation. Love the flames coming out of the exhaust. The wheels are literally a glowing magma-like orange. Nice motorcycle sounds when you push forward. Just an all-around great glider there. Alright, so let's take a look at the skin and the pickaxe and the backbling. Wow, look at these pickaxes. Obviously, they're dual-wielded, so you've got two of them. And they hang by your side when you run. Look at that. That flame animation. Uh-oh, what's with the loud footsteps? Okay, I'm going to be quiet a minute. Listen to this. It's almost like the superhero skins. You know how some of them seem abnormally loud? Like Dr. Doom, when he runs, it goes clonk, 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 clonk. That's what it sounds like here. Oh, wow, listen when you jump here. You can hear that chain rattle. So these pickaxes are, pardon the pun, fire. These are awesome. You can see the ends of them are literally on fire, just like the backbling. Let's swing these bad boys. Oh my goodness. That is a wickedly awesome animation. Look at the flame contrail. Let's see if there's a splash effect when you hit something. Oh boy, it's tough to tell. I think there is. Yeah, that's definitely a flame splash when you hit. Okay, the sun is going down. I can't wait to see this at night. Let me spin him around real quick. So you can see that whole front of the skull, the back of the skull, the inside of the jacket is just all on fire. Absolutely incredible. I'm impressed by this. So here's the wrap on the AR. That is awesome as well. Definitely goes along with the flame effect on the skull. Oh boy, here comes nighttime. This is when the review gets awesome. I absolutely love the night effects. Oh boy, look at this. Look at how much he stands out in the dark. I guess some people wouldn't like this, but check that out. This is magnificent. I'm a big fan of things that glow in this game. Look at that. Wow, here's the pickaxes. Beautiful. The backbling illuminates perfectly. Wow. So let's just cycle to the SMG again. Look at this. Here's the reload animation. That's pretty sweet. The pump is a little less noticeable. Do a reload on that. Fire a few. Obviously it's not reactive, but you can see the reload animation there. Get a better glimpse of the camo. Wow. So I'm impressed. Everything looks magnificent in game. Now the one thing I'm worried about, when you get a skin like this with so much fluent animation, your frames will start dropping. We noticed this with the new Renegade Raider, and I'm sure you're going to notice it with this skin. Now I personally don't care. I play on the PS4, my frames are probably 10 frames per second anyway, so it doesn't bother me. But if you're one of those cracked, sweaty 2x4 can't fit through the kitchen door players on PC, you may want to check your frames and see if you're dropping left and right. Because I have a feeling, due to all this animation and the flame effects, things are going to be not so pretty in that department. So keep an eye on that. In fact, let me know in the comments, is that the case? If you bought this skin, are your frames dropping like crazy? So when I break down a tree, it doesn't look like I've got that super fast swing effect like we had with the brand new, what was it called? Bash Burner or something like that with the, it was the pumpkin skin. I did a review on it. But you could swing it super fast. It doesn't look to be the case here. In fact, this almost looks a little slower than normal. It's kind of hard to tell without going into my editing program and slowing down the effects and taking a look properly. I forgot to show the pull-out animation. Here it is. Basically, they drop to his side. And that's about the same when he runs as well. He just swings them back and forth by his hips. very, very nice, though. Even if you're not a fan of Ghost Rider, it's hard to be not impressed by this. It's just an awesome combo. The glider was sweet. The back bling is nice. The skull animation is nice. Everything looks amazing. I really have no complaints here. The one thing I was worried about was the wrap, and I'm very impressed with it. That looks nice. I guess the one drawback would be that you stick out like a sore thumb here. So you got to be careful about that. So let's see if there's any secret achievements if you ride a vehicle. Oh, heck yeah. Bad word on wheels right there. Drove a vehicle as Ghost Rider. I figured they'd put something sneaky like that in the game. That's pretty sweet. So obviously any car or boat even, or chopper, you'll get that secret achievement. Not bad. Boy, these pickaxes are really, really loud though. I wonder if you can hear them from a mile away. Oh, you know what? We forgot to go in water. That's what I forgot. Oh, nice. A new weapon too. Let's just hop in the water and see what happens. I totally forgot about that. There's some water right here. Let's go for a swim, see if the flame goes out. Oh, there's a guy right there. Well, it doesn't... Is he looking at me? Oh, no way. Come on, dude. I was trying to test something. Alright, so I'm going to jump back in the water. And again, see if the flame goes out. It was hard to tell last time before that guy approached me. Oh, it does. Look at that. Well, is it? I don't know. It's hard to tell there. It almost looked like it did. No? Well, I don't know. It's like going out and then coming back on. Let's get into deeper water. Wow, now there's only 2 people left. We could get a win in our first match. Of course, the water's flowing the wrong way. Shoot. No, we're still going to try to swim it here. So, I don't know. Is it going out? I don't think it is. Let me dive in. I mean, it kind of goes out for a second there, but then it comes right back on. So, I don't know. Kind of inconclusive there. Alright, let's see if we can pull off a win here. A 0-kill win. I didn't hear any gunshots. Please don't let me choke this. Please. There he is. I think he saw me. Oh, wow. What in the world? Oh my gosh, he died to the storm because that pump hit him so hard in the face. Wow. That's a Ghost Rider Victory Royale on the first match with 1 kill. Did that even count as a kill? It did. Hey, I was reviewing the entire match. That was literally the only engagement I got in the whole match. So there you go. That is the Ghost Rider bundle in its entirety. What do I think about it? I think it's totally worth the 2,600 V-Bucks. Like I said at the start, I'm not really a fan of Ghost Rider. I don't know that much about him. But seeing this skin in-game, I was impressed by absolutely everything. The only thing you need to be concerned about, possibly, is dropping frames due to all the flamey animations. But I didn't even confirm that because, like I said, it doesn't matter to me. But if you're concerned about your frames, check it out first. Make sure it doesn't drop them before you buy this. The skin is amazing. The pickaxes, I would say, are 9 out of 10. The glider, 9 out of 10. The wrap, 9 out of 10. The skin itself, I would say 8 out of 10. It's not bad by any means, but I don't think it deserves a 9 or a 10. And of course, if you don't like something in the bundle, then just buy it individually. They're all great items, and I think they're all worth a purchase. So that's it. That's all there is to it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. A like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code, which is Tabor time.